Hello, hello. So, how do you convert leagues to miles? Sometimes in literature you'll hear people refer to, oh, it was a league away. Well, what does that mean? Well, first off, let me tell you, there is in ancient literature a Roman league. That is not what we're talking about here. So let's start out with that. That is different enough where I need to say, if that's what you came here to find out about, go somewhere else. Now, traditionally a league is thought of as a distance that a person might walk in a mile. You know, think about driving, with traffic, people oftentimes don't talk about how many miles away something is. They talk about, oh, it's, 3 hours away. Well, with walking, you would talk about something the same way. Instead of saying hours, you'd say, well, it's 3 leagues away. It means you'd expect it to take 3 hours to get there. Some parts of Latin America still use the term the same way. So a league would be longer on a city sidewalk than it would be if you were hiking through thick brush. But at one point they did actually standardize it, and the official standardization is that 1 league, I don't even know what's the abbreviation for league, is equal to 3 miles. So if you hear the term a league, take that number and multiply it by 3. So number of leagues times 3 is equal to the number of miles. So for example, in the very famous Charge of the Light Brigade poem, a half a league, a half a league, a half a league onward. Well, a half a league would be a half of 3 miles, 1.5 miles. Not a very long distance to ride a horse unless you're riding into the Valley of Death. Then it might seem a lot longer. And you also got to ride back too, remember? So that's what they're talking about. In Tennyson, I believe it was Tennyson, it was 1.5 miles away. That was it seemed pretty easy. Now, what about 20,000 leagues under the sea? Well, a nautical league is not the same as a league on land, because obviously people don't walk very far in the ocean, no matter how much time you give them. So a nautical league is actually a little bit longer than a league on land. So how do we translate that into miles? Well, first off, a mile in the ocean is a nautical mile. A nautical mile is longer than a mile on land also. And it just so happens that they're proportional. So a league on land is equal to 3 land miles, and a nautical league is equal to 3 nautical miles. The same formula works just as well. So when they're talking about 20,000 leagues under the sea, well, what they're actually saying is 20,000 times 3 is 60,000. 60,000 nautical miles under the sea, which is not a short trip. That is an epic journey, almost enough to go around the world 3 times. So now you know. That's what a league is. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.